In the second installment of Excursia, Las Fierbinți delivers a captivating mixture of humor, absurdity, and keen social observation that elevates the narrative to new heights. The episode opens with a flurry of activity as villagers prepare for the journey, immediately establishing the chaotic yet endearing tone that defines the series. From the very first scenes, the audience is drawn into a world where every action is exaggerated, just enough to be humorous, while still remaining believable. The director uses a combination of long tracking shots and intimate close-ups to convey both the scale of the excursion and the personal stakes for individual characters. One of the most compelling aspects of this episode is the nuanced portrayal of leadership. The mayor's attempts to coordinate the group are consistently undermined by minor mishaps, miscommunications, and eccentric villagers. Yet these failures are portrayed with a sympathetic eye, highlighting the inherent challenges of authority in a small, tightly knit community. The humor derives not only from slapstick and situational comedy, but also from the sharp dialogue, which often features double meanings, ironic observations, and clever wordplay. A memorable moment occurs when the town's baker and the local teacher engage in a debate about the proper way to pack supplies. What begins as a trivial argument escalates into a series of comedic misunderstandings, ultimately revealing deeper themes about stubbornness, pride, and the tension between tradition and practicality. Physical comedy plays a significant role in this episode, and it is executed with exceptional timing and precision. Scenes such as villagers struggling with heavy luggage, navigating difficult terrain, or improvising camping arrangements are crafted to maximize laughter while maintaining a sense of realism. The humor feels organic, emerging naturally from character interactions and situational challenges rather than being imposed externally. Sound design and music complement these comedic moments perfectly. The episode employs a dynamic soundtrack that shifts fluidly between light-hearted, whimsical tunes and more reflective compositions, reinforcing the emotional undertones of each scene. The music enhances both comedic timing and narrative tension, subtly guiding the audience's emotional engagement throughout the episode. Character development is another area where Excursia, Partea II excels. Secondary characters receive expanded arcs that deepen their personalities and motivations. For example, the subplot involving the local handyman's repeated attempts to fix the bus before departure provides insight into his resourcefulness and determination, adding layers of complexity to an otherwise straightforward comedic sequence. Cultural context is woven seamlessly into the story, with references to local traditions, customs, and social norms. These elements enrich the narrative, giving the humor additional depth and resonance. For viewers familiar with the region, these nods enhance the relatability and authenticity of the series, while international audiences can appreciate the universal themes of human folly, friendship, and community dynamics. The pacing of the episode is particularly noteworthy. Rapid-fire comedic sequences are interspersed with slower, character-driven moments, allowing the audience time to absorb both laughter and narrative substance. One scene of particular brilliance involves a misunderstanding during a group activity, where each character's reaction escalates the chaos, culminating in a climax that is both unexpected and satisfying. Dialogue continues to be a strong suit in this installment. Witty exchanges, subtle sarcasm, and clever observations provide humor that is intellectually engaging while also emotionally resonant. Scenes such as the exchange between the mayor and the village priest demonstrate this perfectly, blending humor with insights into human nature and social dynamics. The episode also explores themes of camaraderie and conflict resolution. Throughout the excursion, characters are forced to navigate personal disagreements, competing interests, and unanticipated challenges. The resolution of these conflicts is handled with a deft touch, balancing comedic resolution with moments of genuine emotional impact. The excursion itself functions as both a literal and metaphorical journey. Physical obstacles mirror internal struggles, providing a rich tapestry for storytelling. Characters are forced to confront limitations, reassess priorities, and engage in cooperative problem-solving, all within the framework of humor and absurdity that defines Las Fierbinți. By the climax of the episode, multiple narrative threads converge, creating a layered and satisfying payoff. The mishaps, misunderstandings, and personal revelations culminate in scenes that are simultaneously hilarious and emotionally meaningful. The episode concludes in a way that maintains momentum for future installments while providing a sense of closure for individual arcs. Excursia, Partea II, is a masterclass in balancing humor with human insight. It demonstrates a keen understanding of timing, character development, and narrative cohesion. The episode's success lies not only in its comedic prowess, but also in its ability to reflect broader truths about community life, social structures, and interpersonal relationships. Each scene, each exchange, and each comedic moment is meticulously crafted to serve multiple purposes: entertain, engage, and provoke thought. The subtle layering of character dynamics, cultural references, and narrative complexity ensures that the episode resonates on multiple levels, providing both immediate laughter and lasting reflection. In conclusion, this episode exemplifies why Las Fierbinți has remained a cultural touchstone and continues to captivate audiences. Its deft blending of absurd comedy, insightful social commentary, and genuine emotional engagement makes it a standout installment. For both longtime fans and new viewers, Excursia, Partea II offers a richly textured experience, combining laughter with meaningful storytelling and demonstrating the enduring appeal of this remarkable series.